Hello everybody.
Hey guys.
Welcome back to YCD All Things. After our last Disney video, we asked you guys for questions and we got some. That's awesome. So this will be a answering your burning Disney questions video.
Yep, so I've written down all the questions, and what we thought we would do is I'll read off the questions and he'll answer one, and I'll add anything that I think we may have missed, and then I'll answer one and you'll do the same thing. And if you stay tuned to the very end, we'll give our personal top tips for going to Disney.
It's fun to say.
Yeah,
Top tips. Top tips.
So are you ready for the first question?
I am ready for the first question.
I think this is a very important question because I think it's something that can kind of make or break your Disney vacation. And a lot of people have questions about it.
Okay.
So, fast passes. What are they? How do you use them? And how do you get them?
So, fast passes are available at Walt Disney World. They're kind of a digital placeholder. You get fast passes from your My Disney Experience app, or you can get them at kiosks in the park. This is an Epcot themed magic band. This our little annual pass holder slider there. You can use one that's on a wristband, or this puck comes out and you can put it on a keychain just like this. You get 3 fast passes to start off with. So you get like a very popular ride, like a medium ride, and then sometimes, let's face it, a throwaway fast pass. Say you use a fast pass, or you make a fast pass for 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock. You have an hour anywhere in that time frame to use your fast pass. You also get a little grace period before and after in case,
about 5 minutes.
In case you show up early or you show up late. As soon as you use that fast pass, you just go about your day until your next one comes up, so on and so forth for the third one. And after the third fast pass, you can make what's called a rolling fast pass, and we love the rolling fast pass. So after you use all 3 fast passes, you can go back onto your app or at a kiosk in the park and make a 4th fast pass. And after you use the 4th fast pass, you can make a 5th fast pass. There is a fast pass line at all the rides that accept fast passes, and there's this round little Mickey globe that's got his head on it, and you go up to it and you scan your magic band and it'll go bing, and the cast member working at the front will say you're good to go, or wait, you're a little too early, or sorry, you're too late. I've never had them say sorry, you're too late.
No,
they're usually like, just go on.
We're always getting our fast passes done.
Always.
Yeah.
You can buy specialty magic bands as well, and they will do different things at fast pass scanny places. I don't know what they're called.
Well, that's only in Magic Kingdom too.
Yeah, but you can scan them and they'll go tiki 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 tiki. Or if you have a Haunted Mansion one, it goes it kind of sounds Doctor Who-y.
The best way to get fast passes, in my opinion, is just to download the Disney app, the Disney Parks app. And if you get this app on your phone while you're in the park and you're walking around and you want to make that 4th rolling fast pass, you can just pull out your phone, look at what's available on your app, and go ahead and book those fast passes. Now, if there's more than just you in your party, you can book fast passes for other people. What you have to do is go online, you all have to make accounts, and then you add each other as friends and family. Don't
they do it through email addresses?
Yes.
Like you have to use your email address that you use to make your My Disney Experience account.
Right, and
to
then
link to other accounts.
You would send somebody an invite to be your friend. So, and then you can choose how much they can do for you or you can do for them. So when you want to make a fast pass in the park, or when you're sitting around at home on the app, this is very much the same online. If you just log into their My Disney Experience, you're going to get a screen that looks a little like this. This is the home screen. You see that little plus button at the bottom. Once you touch that, it says, I'm sorry you can't see because of the reflection, it says Get Fast Pass Plus, and then you would select the people that are going to be in your party. You select what park you're going to be in, on what day, and then it will give you the available fast passes for that day for that park. Now you can only make fast passes in one park. All 3 of them need to be in one park, and after that you can change parks if you have a park hopper or if you have an annual pass. So this is what you're gonna see when you select a date, time, and park. This is Magic Kingdom right now. As you can see, you get different times that you can do a Fast Pass. If you select one of those times, you will be able to book that Fast Pass. Oh, and you can sort by time. So say you want to book your Fast Pass for after lunch or something like that, you can do that. We always recommend booking your Fast Passes in the morning as close together as you can, so that you can get them all done, and then you can use that rolling Fast Pass for the rest of the day. And sometimes you can get a really, sorry, Jeremy's over there. Sometimes you can get a really good ride. So once you have your Fast Pass booked, that will load directly to your Magic Band, given that you have your Magic Bands and you have, which they'll send to you when you book a vacation. And you go online with your My Disney Experience app. There's a little number right here on the back of your Magic Band, and you put that in and register your band. If you don't register your band and make a PIN number for it, when you get there and you scan it at the front gates, it will turn blue instead of green, and they'll tell you have to go to guest services, and they will get you straightened out, but it's just a lot easier to do it on your own before you get there. Fast Passes can be booked 60 days out if you're staying at a Disney resort. And that's really good, because if you get on there on that 60-day mark, you should be able to get some really good rides as your first Fast Pass. Now, if you're not staying at a Disney resort, you get 30 days. So 30 days out, you'll get online, book some Fast Passes. There may be some good ones still. We usually get some pretty decent ones, because a lot of times we're not staying on property, not because we don't want to, but just because it's economical. So 60 days out, book your Fast Passes if you can. Question number 2, how do pictures work at the park? And this one you can go a number of different ways with it, because you can get a picture package. It's called Memory Maker, and you can
not anymore.
No, what's it called?
It's a PhotoPass Plus now.
Oh, sorry. It used to be Memory Maker.
Is old school, baby.
And now it's PhotoPass Plus. Now, I would say that this is worth it if you're celebrating a big event. Like we had it when Jeremy proposed while we were down there, and I'm really glad we had it, because now we have pictures of that. I would also get it if you're not going to be going back to Disney anytime soon.
True.
And you know, this is your big blowout trip, and you're going to be down there and you want to remember everything. The PhotoPass photographers are excellent. You'll have lots of good pictures. There is no limit to the amount that you can take. You could spend all day taking pictures, and there are special pictures and event pictures and magic pictures, and
people do it all the time.
Yes, all kinds of pictures. And PhotoPass photographers can be seen on the My Disney Experience app if you bring up the map and filter for them. But there's also some roaming ones you'll find sometimes, and they will take your picture and they will scan your Magic Band, not your watch, your Magic Band.
That'd be awesome.
And it will show up on your My Disney Experience app, and you have 1 year to download it. And you can do anything you want with it. Now, if you have a annual pass like we do, it comes with it. It is included in the price of the annual pass. Now, that's another question altogether, and we'll get to annual passes, but that's definitely one of the perks. Your other option is to take your own camera, use your phone, take pictures yourself. You can ask the PhotoPass photographers, that's a tongue twister after a while, to take a picture of you with your phone, and they will do it. Don't abuse it. Don't be obnoxious about it, because their job is to take the pictures for Disney, for people that paid for the pictures. But Disney will go above and beyond,
of course,
to make sure you have a good experience, so they will do it for you. If there's a special shot that you just really want to get and you couldn't afford to get the picture package, or you just didn't want it because you wanted like 1 or 2 pictures, it just depends on how much you like pictures. So that's the picture package, and you can go online and add that to your total room stay bill with your tickets and all of that stuff. Or you can add it when you get there. If you get there and you're like, man, I wish I had gotten that, they'll add it for you. It's not a big deal. Is it worth the money? Depends on your situation.
True.
Yeah, it's totally worth the money. Like I said, the first time we went, I'm so glad that we had it. Now, would I get it? Probably not. Just because we've been so many times. but not everybody's going to be in that boat, and you get special like on ride pictures and stuff like that that'll get sent to your Magic Band as soon as you walk through the doors. And now those stay and live on your My Disney Experience app, and you can buy them after the fact.
Even if you don't pay for the Disney Photo Pass, you can still get your pictures taken and get them put onto your Magic Band. And each park has a photo spot or a photo room that you can go to, and they can print off select pictures from your Magic Band.
Okay, now the third question, which will be back to you, is how do you get into that castle?
Back to you, Jim. The short answer is you don't. No.
Yeah.
That's kind of a tough question. So normal operation, nothing going on, nothing crazy happening on the castle, no construction, no shows, no anything. There's 2 ramps that go up the side, and you just walk right through them. Yep, there's a beautiful mural on the side. Is it marble or what is it?
It's all kinds of
It's a
stuff.
mosaic, not a
Yeah.
mural. I'm sorry. It's a beautiful.
It is a mural. It's a mosaic mural.
They have both.
More tongue twisters.
Anyways, so there's a beautiful mosaic mural on the side that explains the story of Cinderella, and it's amazing to look at. And that's also there's a Bippity Boppity Boutique in there. I think there's a restaurant in there too.
There is a restaurant in there. Now that's true.
It's not the Royal Table, is it? Is it Royal Table?
Yes.
And there is an apartment in the middle of the castle, but there's plenty of videos online for all that, so we won't go into.
No, you can't walk up to that.
No.
Yeah, you won't see it in any like normal everyday anything. So all you're doing is basically walking through a hallway.
Through a fancy hallway.
Yeah.
So with that being said, it seems the more and more that goes on at Disney, the less and less you get a chance to go through the castle. So they have Mickey's Royal Friendship Fair that goes every hour on the hour, it seems like. I could be wrong on that, but when they're doing that, they do it directly in front of the castle, so they shut down the hallway. Anytime there's any kind of construction going on, they shut down the hallway. So it seems less and less likely that you can now walk through the castle.
You may catch it.
Yeah.
That you can walk through and go for it.
If you've never done it, walk through it. It's pretty. It's very pretty. But there's walkways around the castle and everywhere else. So it's wonderful to look at, but just be prepared that it will not be open. We just go there assuming that the hallway will not be open.
That we're gonna have to walk around.
Yeah.
Fun. If it's open, walk through it.
Go for
but there
it.
is no way to like be able to walk through the castle. It's just either open or it's not.
Yeah.
Okay. The next question, which goes to me, is how do you meet characters? Now, this one might seem a little obvious, but if it's your first time at Disney, it probably isn't. You can meet characters with fast passes if you would like. You'll see that it's usually like that third fast pass that you can book is usually like a character meet and greet. But if you look around the park or look on the app and look at the wait times, you'll see that there are some character meet and greets. And like there's a meet Mickey and Tinkerbell at the very front of Magic Kingdom. In Epcot, there's a number of character spots that you can go to and meet different characters. I know that the characters from Inside Out have been there. Baymax is there. You can meet a lot of different characters at all of the parks. You just have to look. When you're walking around, instead of rides, some of these buildings are character meet and greets. Like there's one for Winnie the Pooh. You can meet the princesses at Princess Fairy Tale Hall right outside the back of the castle. Stitch meets in his old ride. Sometimes you'll have to check the times.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
You can meet Buzz Lightyear outside of his ride.
You can meet Buzz Lightyear. He's not in a building. He is actually outside of his ride. You can meet Alice and sometimes Tweedledee and Tweedledum near the spinning teacups.
And the Mad Hatter is out there a lot of times.
And you can also meet back in Fantasyland at the circus area. If you go into the circus tents,
oh my gosh, yes,
there's some really great meet and greets with Donald and Goofy and Minnie and Pluto, and it just depends on who's out there at the time you get there, but they're so much fun. We really recommend meeting the characters, even if you've never done it or you're like, I don't know if I'd really feel comfortable meeting a character in costume. Do it. They make you feel so at ease, and I'm very shy and very nervous around people.
Me too.
But I would meet any of them in a heartbeat, and I don't feel weird about it.
And that's also a good
experience.
place to meet multiple characters at once, because it's the only way I can think of it is like a lunch line of characters. Like you meet one and then you go to the next one. You meet one and it's all in the same building.
Yeah, and then in Hollywood Studios, there is like a 1920s like flapper Minnie Mouse. There's a Sorcerer Mickey. You can meet all the different characters from Star Wars if you go to the launch bay.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
You just look at your app, check out the map, and it will tell you what characters are meeting and greeting, what times, what the wait for them is. So it's kind of like a ride in that you're going to go to a specific area, you're going to get in line and wait, and you're going to meet the character. Now, Epcot can be kind of a different story because in the World Showcase in Epcot, different princesses are from different countries, and they will meet at their respective countries at what seems like random times, but it's not random. Usually they'll have like a little A-frame board out that will have their times on it sometimes.
Also at Epcot, if you are a Disney Visa card holder, there is a spot near Journey into the Imagination with Figment. It's called the
character spot.
Yep.
Yes.
Chase Disney Visa character photos spot place.
Something like that.
And what I like about it is that it's always a surprise. You have no clue who you're meeting.
Nope.
It's usually one of the Fab Five, you know, Mickey, Donald, Daisy, Pluto, and Goofy. Yes, it's usually one of them or two of them, but you never know who you're meeting, and there's never really a long line.
No,
but
just one or two people.
Yeah,
usually.
You do have to be a Disney Visa card holder.
Yep. And that being said, my favorite character to meet is Goofy.
All day long.
If you see Goofy, go take a picture with him.
I mean, I cry when I meet Mickey, but the most fun I have with the character is always Goofy.
And Donald and Daisy.
Yeah.
Donald and Daisy are a close second, and I couldn't choose between them because they're very, very funny. And Animal Kingdom, you can meet some odd characters at Animal Kingdom. Like I said, just look around back in the Dino Rama area. I know that Donald's back there, Scrooge McDuck is back there, and Launchpad McQuack. So just look around, you'll see the characters. You just have to keep an eye out for them. The next question is, what is the most economical way to do Disney? In regards to memberships, packages, or maybe like going through a third party or something like that, or any money saving tips you could give.
In my experience, I'm sure it's same with you, always call Disney for the best deals, the best packages.
They will tell you.
Yes, and the wonderful thing with Disney is that once you book a package, you can call 3 months later and be like, hey, any new deals? And if they got them, they'll give them to you. So always call Disney. If you plan on going more than once a year, annual passes are the way to go.
If you go twice, you've paid for your annual
Absolutely.
pass, honestly. And
then also with annual passes, you get discounts on food and merchandise. You don't have to pay to park, which is up to like $25 a car now. You know, it all depends on you and your family choices. If you have a big family, stay at Art of Animation. That is very huge, big family oriented. That their rooms are suites that can sleep 7 or 8 people comfortably. If you want to roll down for a weekend with your lady and it's just the two of you, and you want to spend a little money, you can. But if not, you can grab a room for $100 a night at, say, Pop Century or any of the All-Star rooms, and you don't have to spend $1 million to Disney.
Those are classified as value resorts.
Yeah.
If you get on the app and you look through the resorts, you'll see value, moderate, and deluxe. If you're going down with a family and you are going to stay at a Disney resort, you get an extra discount if you stay at a Disney resort and you book the tickets all together in a package, and then get the meal plan.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about the meal plan.
Food at Disney is extremely expensive. And if you want to buy food there and not pack your own, now pack your own would be the cheapest way to go. And you can do that. They'll let you take food into the parks. That's fine. You can pack sandwiches or whatever. But get the meal plan. Maybe get the quick service meal plan. That will give you 2 quick service meals and 2 snack points, I
Yes.
believe. And what we do when we get that is we'll use 1 quick service meal for our breakfast, and we'll use 1 quick service for our dinner. And we'll use snack points for lunch, because there are a number of places and a lot of great videos on this. So just get on YouTube and look up snack point meals at Disney.
And Disney does
Yes.
not skimp on the food.
No, and you can use your snack points for that midday meal and you won't be hungry. And that's one of the lower cost options for your meal plan. Now, like I said, if you don't want to do the meal plan, that will save you a good bit of money and you can take your own food. But every once in a while, if you keep your ear to the ground and you're really fast with those typey fingers, you can book a vacation with free meal plan. Disney usually does it once or twice a year.
When the
It
heavens
goes
open.
fast. Yes, so basically free food, and it's amazing.
The
And
food
if
is
you
delicious.
can get that, that is the time to go. That is the time to save your money. Book at a value resort. Get as many tickets as you can, because the more tickets you buy, the cheaper they are.
Same thing with the many days.
Yes.
The more days you stay, the cheaper
So
they all become.
Stay the max amount of days you want to stay. I would do that. Like if I really needed to save money, I would wait for that meal plan to go free. I would jump on it as fast as I could. Now, if you can't do that and you just really want to save some money, stay at a value resort. Don't get park hoppers. Pack your own food and have a good time. Because honestly, I would still buy some snacks here and there, because one of my very favorite things about Disney is eating. There's so much good food at Disney. Now, if you are a foodie, I recommend you get the meal plan and get the table service meal plan and just go all out and eat all day, and you will never be able to fit any food in your belly again ever, because they give you so much food.
The only thing I would add to that would be, you can stay at a Disney friendly hotel. It's hotels that are around the property. The only thing is they have shuttles that will take you back and forth, but they are at a set time during the day. So they will drop you off at 8 o'clock in the morning, but they will pick you up at 5 in the afternoon. And Disney does not close at 5 in the afternoon. They have things that go on well into the night. They have, you know, the nighttime parades and fireworks and so on and so forth. So you can save a little money that way, but you will be sacrificing some time.
Yes, but if you stay at a Disney resort, you don't have to take your car into the park. You take their buses, you can take the monorail, you can take the new gondolas into whatever park you're going into, so you're not paying for parking at the parks. But you are paying for parking at the hotel, which is $15 a day.
Yes.
Now, if you fly in, not a problem. You take the Magic Express from the airport, you don't have a car, you don't pay for parking anywhere, you take the buses around Disney, you take the Magic Express back to the airport. You don't need a car at Disney if you're staying on property. Now, if you do decide to stay off property, you're not going to get that package deal.
No.
Your tickets are going to be full price. So take that into account. Maybe if you go on Disney's website, you can kind of put together a vacation for yourself and see the price, and then go and compare to how much it would be to stay at a hotel without any of that, and see which one works out for you. I would never buy through a third party because Disney can't guarantee those tickets. I wouldn't want anybody to get scammed.
And you can also make payments on your trip. So you book your trip, it doesn't have to be paid for until, like, I think 30 days before you show up. So you can book it a year out and pay for it through the whole year. And it, like I said, it doesn't have to be paid for until you get there, pretty much.
Question number 6 is park hopper or day pass. Now, what a park hopper is when you add it to your ticket, it lets you go from park to park to park. So if you wanted to go to Magic Kingdom for half the day, and then you decided you wanted to go to Hollywood Studios for the other half day, you can do that. You don't have to have 2 separate tickets. Now, a day pass just lets you into one park. My personal feelings on this is just buy the day pass. There's too much to do in any of the parks for a single day. I don't care what park you go to, it's going to take you all day to do stuff there. And even if it doesn't, there's so much to do at the resorts if you're staying at the resorts, or maybe you just want to go hang out at Disney Springs for the rest of the day. There is so much to do at Disney. You do not need a park hopper unless you just really want to go to a bunch of different parks in one day. Like and at that point, if you've been to Disney so much that you're hopping around between parks, you should probably just have an annual pass.
Right.
Yeah, that's how I feel about park hoppers. How about you?
I'm exact. You said it. You hit it on
Yeah,
the head.
it's just kind of extra money that you probably won't end up using. Okay, your question. When is the best time to travel? When's the best time to go?
Oh, that's a...
Well, we can take this from two different angles.
Okay.
Crowd and weather.
Sure. So, crowd-wise, it is a week by week thing.
Yeah.
So we like to go late February, late October. We stay away from the middle of the summer because it's 1,000,000 degrees and everyone is out of school and everyone is in Florida. No other vacation spots in the world. Everyone's in Florida. There's really not a downtime at Disney anymore. There's a slower time. Kind of. But that's starting to fill up as well. Don't let that discourage you from going. Disney is a wonderful place and we go because we love it. But we know that when we get there, you know, we're gonna have to snake through crowds and so on and so forth. So is best time to go for us is when it's cooler in Florida.
Yeah, fall, winter.
Yeah, which is never.
October is lovely. November, December. I would stay away from December and some of November. Do not go around a holiday.
No, all holidays.
Please, abort.
Yeah,
abort.
All holidays
go some other time.
Are bad news at Disney.
Yeah,
even
so
like
busy.
even like Flag Day, you would think would be no. There's a lot of people that love flags. Valentine's Day is crazy. St. Patrick's Day. All holidays.
And you won't ride a ride that you don't have a fast pass for.
No.
The lines will be 3 hours long.
We've been there.
Yeah. How far in advance should you buy tickets? Now, this is a pretty easy one for me. You can buy them as far in advance as you want to. I recommend that you buy them at least 60 days in advance if you're staying on property so that you can get those fast passes on the first day they come out. And if you're not staying on property, then buy them at least 30 days in advance so you can get your fast passes, book your reservations for your meals, all that kind of jazz. But you can buy them whenever you want. Just earlier than that is fine. I wouldn't buy them later than that because you're going to lose out on the good fast passes. Do we plan for others?
Yes. We have.
Absolutely, yeah. All the time.
Maybe not full-fledged vacation for others because, you know, we don't know exactly what people want to do. But park days, yeah, we've definitely planned for people. As we talked about earlier, you can link your accounts together. Now, with that being said, we are not like a travel guide of any sort or anything like that. But we really enjoy having friends with us at Disney.
Yep.
Even family, we love when family comes with us
too. Because, you know, we do Disney different than somebody else does Disney. And it's always interesting to show someone your Disney. Everybody has a different one. I know that sounds weird, but everyone has specific things that they love to do at Disney. And we love to get a Dole Whip and stand outside the Tiki Room or go watch the Tiki Room while we eat it. It's one of our favorite things to do.
We also like to get popcorn and ride the train around. We've been to Disney so much, we enjoy the relaxed side of Disney. Now,
classic Disney.
Yeah, I say that, but we still end up going 100 miles an hour every time we go.
How do we pick restaurants? Well,
like this?
Yeah, well, that one's kind of easy. I do typically, if we're gonna go to a table service restaurant, I make reservations pretty far in advance because a lot of those fill up. And also, if you get to dinner and you want to have dinner at a table service and you just walk up to the door, you're going to be waiting a while to find a seat. So you really do need to make reservations at table service. There are no reservations at quick service, so you don't have to worry about that. It's more cafeteria style.
Yes, but it's all delicious.
How do we pick the restaurants? Man, I love looking at like top restaurant lists, top 10 lists for different Disney places. Go to Disney Springs. Oh my gosh, some of the best restaurants are at Disney Springs. And there's so many new ones. There's so many things to try. And I get so excited about trying different restaurants and new food and stuff like that. Just get online, look up the restaurants. They have menus online. You can check those out. They'll have little dollar signs that'll show you exactly how expensive they are, or they will tell you what meal plan points that they take or how many it takes. Yeah, just go crazy. Let your imagination run wild with you. Today we're gonna have Morocco. Tomorrow we're gonna have Chinese food. The next day we're gonna eat here or there and try a little bit of everything. Of course, there are some favorites that float around there, but check out like Disney Food Blog on YouTube, and I think they have a website. And just, I don't know, look it up. There are some really great ones. I always just kind of, before we go, I'll get on a blog and look through all the restaurants and the dishes and stuff like that, and I'll pick a couple couple I know we want to try, and then sometimes I'll just pick random ones on my own. And we have, you know, we have favorites that we tend to go back to. We love the beer garden in Germany because it's like dinner and a show and German food, and there's so many good places to eat.
We always end up at Cosmic Ray's Starlight Cafe.
Yeah, that's just a quick one. Yeah.
That's at Magic Kingdom. We also really like, we just found, it's been there for a while, but the Skipper's Canteen.
Oh yeah, that's
in
fun.
Magic Kingdom as well.
There's some mixed reviews on that, but our experience there has been really great. Yeah.
2 thumbs up. There's the other one. So yeah, just the more you go, the more you can try. And
Now, there are different types of restaurants. You can go to a buffet restaurant. Buffets aren't my favorite because sometimes the food sits out, you know, under a heat lamp for a while.
Sure.
So, but the beer garden is a buffet, but it's always really good. So they can be kind of hit or miss. However, there are also character dining experiences. So you would go in and sit and eat, and characters would come around to your table. And that's a lot of fun because they come to you. You take lots of pictures while you eat. It's a little more expensive. It's usually like per person that you pay. One of our very favorites is actually at the Polynesian. We love eating at Kona Cafe for breakfast. If you haven't been, please go. Anything on the menu is amazing. Doesn't matter what you pick. Get the grits and the tonga toast.
Tonga toast is where it's at.
The coffee, I mean, anything is so good. Go to a resort. Eat at the resort hotels. They're amazing. I mean, honestly, if you can't find some food at Disney that you like,
you're doing it wrong.
Then there is no pleasing you.
There is no pleasing you.
So that was question number 10. So now, quickly, we're going to give you our top 3 tips for going to Disney.
Look at all the hand movements. I'm digging it.
I don't know what his are. He doesn't know what mine are. We're just going to kind of wing it. So if someone asked you for 3 tips for going to Disney, what are the 3 most important?
Okay, number 1, wear the right attire. Right shoes, right clothes for the heat in Florida. Be comfortable, because most of the time, if it's your first time, you're gonna be there all day. So your little cute outfit with my flip-flops and my this and my...
Not even flip-flops, like high heels.
Yeah, you are gonna be miserable by half the day. My second tip is be patient. We walk around a lot and we hear some families arguing, or kids that are, you know, have just had it for the day. You know, a lot of people pay a lot of money to be at Disney, and they get there and they get frustrated because they have to wait in lines and so on and so forth. Just have patience. My top tip for doing Disney is be nice to cast members. That is my biggest thing. The cast members are the employees of Disney, if you didn't know that. They are people doing a job, doing the best they can at it. And they are there to help you. They are there to help you out with all kinds of things. So my top tip would be nice to cast members.
My top tip would be to be happy. And I know that sounds silly, but people get really bent out of shape over silly things, and it's usually because they're hot and tired and dehydrated
and uncomfortable.
And they don't have enough food and they're uncomfortable and things like that. You're at Disney. It is the happiest place on earth.
It even says so on the door.
Have fun. And the thing is a lot of adults go there and they feel like they have to be adults. Don't be an adult. Be a kid for a week of your life. Have fun. Let it all out. None of the cast members will judge you. They love it. They seem to respond to it better than people standing around being all, no, be a kid. Have fun. Meet the characters. Give them a hug. You know, just eat junk food, you know, have fun, go on rides, go on the kids' ride, see a kids show, see the adult shows, whatever you want to do it, and don't be self-conscious. Wear matching shirts if you want to. Whatever you want to do.
You paid a lot of money to be there. And
if you're tired and you're just done, go back to your hotel, take a nap. Disney is open late on most days. And or you can just hang out at the hotel and do some fun things there. Get in the pool, relax. If you're tired and you're worn out and you are done, then you are done. Just go back. Your next day will be better because you got that rest.
And with the single day tickets, whatever park you check into that morning, you can go in and out as many times as you want. So if you want to hang out for a few hours, go back to the hotel and hop in the pool and then go back. Go for it. You don't have to spend 10 to 12 hours on your feet in Disney.
Yep. If that's going to make you miserable and not enjoy yourself,
it's not worth it.
It's better to have 8 really good hours than 12 just angry hours. So have fun. And if you need a break, just take one and go back. It's fine. You don't have to be there the whole day.
Yep.
My second tip would be plan. For the love of Pete, please plan. Do not buy tickets and just show up and wing it, okay?
You will not have
Get on the website, plan some meals, make your fast passes, know what park you're going to on what day. If you're not a planner, find somebody who is and have them plan for you. You have to plan for Disney. There is too much to do, too much to see, too many things that you need to plan for, like those good fast passes, like those good meals, things like that. Please, please plan for Disney. Make plans. I can't stress it enough. Okay. Tip number 3. Tip number 3. You don't need as much as you think you do.
Oh my gosh, no.
Yeah. So the first couple times we went to Disney, we took a backpack that Jeremy carried full of everything that I thought we could possibly maybe need in the day. You're going to be busy. And Disney has most of the things that you're going to need. Do take your own sunscreen, as it is exorbitant to buy it there.
$4,000 an ounce at Disney.
You can, if you have a headache or something, you can buy medicine there, like just little things that you might need. If you have a kid, you can buy anything you may need for the kid in the baby care centers. Take your own if it's going to be a little expensive, but don't overpack. I don't take a purse. He doesn't take a backpack. We stick stuff in our pockets and we just go. And you can always leave stuff in your hotel room or your car, and if you're just desperate for it, you can go back and get it. That being said, do take a water bottle or a refillable bottle of some kind so that you can fill up with water at the parks, because you're gonna need it. Stay hydrated, but don't overpack. Don't overthink it. You don't need a change of clothes. You don't need a million different things. Take your sunglasses, take a hat, wear comfortable clothes, and put everything else you need in your pockets and just go, because the less stuff you have, the easier it is to navigate around Disney, to get on the rides, and the more fun you'll have because you're not carrying a whole bunch of stuff. And if you buy stuff, send it to the front of the park. Don't carry it around.
That's right. You can go pick it up at the end of the day.
Or you can send it to your hotel room if you're staying on property.
Even better. I would also say you don't necessarily need an umbrella, but it seems to rain once a day in Florida.
Just check the weather.
It's only for like 15 minutes, and I think Disney controls it because they want you in the gift shops. But no, it's easy just to tuck under the people mover if you're in the Magic Kingdom, or run into a gift shop or
if it's going to be a rainy day, take an umbrella with you. You can buy really small umbrellas now. We have a purple one like that we take. And if you don't want to wear or carry an umbrella, just stick a poncho in your pocket and buy that at like CVS before you go. You don't want to buy one there necessarily because they're like 99 cents at CVS, and you can just chunk it when you're done with it.
That's right.
Yay.
This has been our
10 top questions for Disney.
There's a lot of tops and tips.
And bonus, our top tips.
Yeah. So we hope this has answered some of the burning questions. If you have any more, leave them in the comments below.
Let us know. If we get enough, we'll do a second part.
Part 2!
Yep, or maybe we'll answer them at Disney.
Oh.
Right?
Disney trip? Question mark?
You know there's always one.
Of course.
That's silly. That's
not really a cliffhanger, is it?
No.
We're going back to Disney. So, as always, make sure you like, subscribe, and share it with your friends.
Yeah.
If you like what we're doing, give us a little comment below to tell us, hey, good job.
Thumbs up.
That's right. And as always,
you can do all things.